マジで神だと思います。
Convenience stores are great in Japan.
Japan architecture is amazing, man.
Or convenient, as in Japan, of course.
The bath is ready.
It was so cheap for 3 people.
I love cherry blossom season here.
And it's just the most amazing thing you've ever seen.
I feel so at home here. It's like an introverted paradise.
Birth mother of anime, manga, and VTubers.
日本に住んでみて一番感動したことは何ですか？一番最初に頭に浮かんだのは便座があったかい。マジで神だと思います。そう、トイレに座った時に海外だと冷たいんですよ。ずっと日本に住んでる人は自覚ないかもしれないですが、日本の便座あったかすぎてマジ神っていうのをちゃんと頭に入れてください。あんたたちは恵まれてる環境でクソをしています。気持ちいいって思うもん、座った時に。もちろん体はトイレ行かないんですけどね。ジャパンに来て空港のトイレに入った瞬間からあったけえ、新時代はこの未来だってさ、頭に流れたから、マジであれは革命だなって思います。お前らマジで恵まれてる環境で住んでるからな。自覚して生きていけよ、ジャパン人。
How are the bathrooms there? Oh, the bathrooms are so nice. Bidet wa sugoi. Toilet wa sugoi. They even had a dryer function. But I realized that not all the bidets have a dryer function. I feel like it's too much, you know? It's just too much.
Oh, it's not. There was no talking bidet, but there was an automatically sensor bathroom that moves on its own that Fauna was creeped out. The moment you open the door to the bathroom, like the toilet just automatically goes wing and it opens up. It's like the toilet has a mind of its own. So it senses you and it goes wing and it opens. And it's just like, I'm scared.
Combini's so nice. It's so convenient. Is there anything Combini's don't have? Exactly. You have no idea. Like the bread at the Combini are so good. They're like as good as a bakery bread could be. So I'm happy, honestly. This is the life. You know what? Who knows? Maybe you'll enjoy yourself so much that you want to live there. You know, I guess I can somewhat see the appeal because of Combini's. Why don't we have convenience stores everywhere in Canada? I don't understand it.
Yeah, and I tried like pretty much all the Combini food. They're so good! Right? You have to eat the Combini food. So good. All the food here is so good. And a lot of it is like pretty cheap too. It's kind of crazy how much good food there is for not even that much. I miss Japanese food. I can see why. Oh my god. Everything is so tasty.
We don't have 7-Eleven in Austria, unfortunately. We don't have convenience stores, so to say. We have like every here and there, scattered across, there's like smaller versions of supermarkets, which will sell a smaller variation of what they usually have at a little bit higher price. But those are also usually closed on like Sundays and stuff. Japan has at least in the cities, convenience store at every freaking corner. It's crazy. Like you wonder, oh, are they not competition for each other? Like literally there's like, you will have half a minute walk or a 1 minute walk between one convenience store to another, and then you walk another minute and there's another. Like that will happen sometimes in Japan. Konbini가 오수기나.
What is the one thing that you wish your home country would learn or adopt from Japan? I think that convenience stores should be more similar to konbinis. They should be 24 hours, clean, and have way better food, good meals, and stuff. They should be cheap like the konbinis. I love konbinis. Convenience stores are great in Japan.
Oh, one of the good things about being in Japan though is like I take a bath every day. It's so nice. Hit the bath button and we're gonna take a hot bath before going to bed. It's so nice. Water and you feel so soft and you're like, I could fall asleep right now. Yeah, I've been taking a bath every day because it's so comfy. I wish I wonder if they have like people who can install like Japanese automatic baths. That's so tempting. Like, it's so convenient. I'm sure it's gonna be super expensive, but it's gonna be so worth it. Like, cause like usually usually when you have to fill up the bath, right, you have to watch out so it doesn't overflow. But like these automatic baths, they do everything for you. You just press the button, and then they're like, beep, and then they play like a little song. They're like, filling up the bath now. But well, in Japanese, of course. And then like, when it's about to be finished, they give you like a little jingle. They're like, the bath's almost done. And then like, when it's actually done, they're like, the bath is ready. And then it even has like a automatic reheat option. So it keeps the water at a certain temperature. And it's just like, oh, this is technology. It's so nice.
Japanese bathrooms, the shower is just like a shower room. It's an entire room that you just go in and the floor has a drain on it. So
You can just sit.
and you can, yeah.
You could sit while washing your hands.
Versus American showers, like you have to walk into the shower.
Yes.
Or into the
Part
bathtub.
of the bathroom, yeah.
And water gets everywhere.
And then it's pretty gross because in America, if you think about it, like in Japan, you take a shower first and then the bath is ready and then you get it. And I think it's kind of a waste of water. But in America, if you take a bath, you're like bathing in your own dirt.
Yes.
You know, you wash the dirt off your body and then you're chilling in it. So
Yes.
whenever I'm in America, I just take showers.
I do love Japanese baths. They're so awesome. It's just the way, I don't know, it's just the perfect height and perfect depth, perfect everything. It's not too hot. You know, the air isn't so hot because they have the fan going on. So good. And then if you go around, like a bunch of like bath stuff that you can put in, it's nice. So good.
Have you ever been to Shinkansen before? I did. It's so nice. The Shinkansen is crazy. And you know what? When I arrived here, I felt like, wow, this is gonna be like a Shinkansen every like twice a day or something. And then I found out that there's a Shinkansen like every 10 minutes. What? I was like, how? Like how there are so many Shinkansen around? I was so surprised. So like even if you miss one, you're gonna get another one. Crazy. Yeah, I feel like here in the Far East, the public transports are on another level. I never experienced such high quality public transportation anywhere in the world. Like the trains are so punctual and there's so many. Crazy.
How was the public transportation experience? Yeah, taking the public transportation in Japan is pretty nice. The structure for all of like the subways and trains that they have in Japan is insane. Because they have so many buildings and so many tall buildings, and they have so much stuff underground. Like they have multiple stations like stacked on top of or multiple platforms like stacked on top of each other underground. It's insane. Planned for 100 years? No way. I don't know. It's crazy. It's super impressive. And they have so many tunnels. Like, they have, like, different exits and tunnels connected to shops and... I don't know. It's insane. Yeah, really cool planning.
Also, I think it's really cool because it's something people talk about is Japan. I really like lining up behind everybody else, like kind of following the queue in Japan.
But it's so
It feels
organized, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I love that too because like probably the same in most countries, like people don't line up on the side to enter the train and they don't stand on the side to let people go out. Hell no, why would they?
Yeah, anytime I take public transportation now, I just think about, it's in Japan, it's not like this.
I see. Maybe people can learn from that culture. Please stand on the side.
Yeah,
I honestly
yeah.
do. Like in Austria, I learned from Japan, so I just stand on the side and wait, and I think people appreciate
Me
it.
too now, yeah.
What we ate yesterday, what girl and I ate yesterday. Base price for the sushi, as in a plate of 2 pieces of nigiri sushi, was 125 yen. That's very cheap considering it's 2 pieces of nigiri sushi. That was so good. Miturashi dango, and it was hot. Oh, it was so good. And it only cost, like, I think 250 yen. And I'm so jealous, like, in Japan, they have so much good street food, right? I feel like, at least in the US, there's no street food. There's, like, food trucks, maybe, but then you have to wait in a really long line, and it costs, like, probably $15. I mean, in Japan, you just walk up to a little stand. You spend like less than $2 and you get something fresh and tasty. And it's just like, man, this is so nice.
I got food with my managers. I took them out for lunch. And there was a lunch special. And I was like, don't worry, guys. I got this. So I paid it. And I got the bill. And I was like, what on... It was so cheap. For 3 people? It was so cheap for 3 people. And they told me, yeah, that's a lunch special. I'm like, no, that's still crazy. For 3 people, it was $24. Isn't that crazy? And we had drinks. I was blown away. That price, I was shocked. Oh, it feels so wonderful.
海外でもメニューにスマイルあるのかな？ What? 何それ？スマイル。スマイルって何？笑顔のスマイル？ What is that? メニューに載ってるスマイル0円。マジで？ You can order a smile for free in... What? What? マジで？オーストラリアでさ、そんなこと頼んだらぶっ飛ばされる。知らなかった。That's crazy! What? どうやって注文すんの？すいません、スマイルください。とか、言わない普通。言えない。なんか気になるんだけど、恥ずかしすぎてできないよ。
I haven't been in Japan for too long, but yeah, they've all been really nice. I accidentally knocked over a glass of water at a restaurant and was wiping it off and apologizing. And the lady came over and was asking if I was alright instead of being annoyed. I was touched. So nice.
Oh, one of the other things that was really nice was that after my family left, I was staying at like a different hotel. It was during the New Year's. It was like, and I woke up and there was like a little thing on the door handle. It was just saying like, oh, thanks for staying with us during the New Year's, blah blah blah. I was like, oh, it's very nice of them. I realized like the hotel staff there, they work throughout the New Year's, and I kind of appreciate that they continue to work hard. So on my way back from like one of the daily walks, I bought like a box of dorayaki. Here's, you can share with the staff. Thanks for your hard work. When I was checking out, they gave me a small gift. Since it's like the year of the rabbit, right? They gave me a little plushie. It's not a plushie. It's like something you can decorate your house. But it's like a shape of a rabbit. I was like, oh, they're too nice. They already gave me a gift. But yeah, it was a very nice, heartwarming start to the year.
How's Japan? Are you having fun?
It's been amazing. When I buy things, like the amount of times people say thank you. I was thanked for going to the toilet the other day. What is this world? I think I'm just like bowing constantly.
I mean, I tried not to, but I ordered a lot of Uber Eats while I was here. I realized, every time they like ping pong on my door, they like the little bow. I'm just like, oh, they're so polite, even I'm not like in front of them.
Yeah,
and like true. They usually have like a little message they can send when they say like thanks for the tip.
Yes,
like, almost everyone says thanks for the tip, and I'm just like, I've never seen this before.
They are so polite.
It's like last time I was in Japan, you guys probably remember this story. I dropped a bow that was in my hair. It fell out, and it was important to me because it was something I got while I was out with some of my really good friends. So I was like, no, I lost it. I lost my important bow. Probably having fallen on the ground, being forgotten and getting trampled, So I was like, oh, it's probably getting destroyed. It is what it is. But then when I went to look for it, not only was it perfectly clean, but someone had hung it up. So it seems like probably the first person who noticed it and passed by it stopped what they were doing, grabbed it, hung it on a poster so it wasn't on the floor where they found it, and then left. So when I went back, I literally was just able to retrace my steps and find it. And I literally cried. I cried about it. I was like, the fact that someone would do that for me, even though they don't know me, and I can't even thank them. I'll never be able to thank them because I don't know who it is. But they still did it anyway. They still did it, even though they didn't have to. I get moved pretty easily, but I was pretty happy. I love it. I love when people are so nice and kind. It's very great. It's wonderful.
In Tokyo, people stand on the left side of the escalator. So even if you're walking with your mom, or your friend, or even if there was like a couple, like holding hands, walking, when they get on the escalator, when everyone gets on the escalator, you don't stand next to each other. The reason why they do that is so that people who are in a rush to, you know, make it in time for trains and stuff can walk up the escalator from the right side. The first thing I notice when I come back to America and in the airports and stuff is I notice that everyone just stands in the middle, or you know, like people don't do that in the States, and I'm just like, oh wow, oh I'm back in the States. This feels like home, you know. It's kind of that's the vibe I get. 日本以外ではみんながみんなアニメ見てるわけではないんで、本当になんだろう、ほんの一部。Japan, I mean, it's like the home, birth mother of anime, manga, and VTubers. You walk around in Japan, it's anime land. You go to the station, you see like posters of anime. When I first awakened as an otaku and went to Japan for the first time after that, I was amazed at how much anime there is in the regular streets of Japan and Tokyo. You go to stores, you see like you go to like a restaurant, you see like this big cutout of an anime like idol boy. And you're just like, what? Why? Why is there this idol boy holding food? You see that everywhere in Japan. It's just so normalized. Otherwise, like anime is not like a normalized, like, you know, it's not everyone in the States or everyone watches, you know? It's people who like it. You know, hopefully that would change, but you know, we never know what the future holds.
Here, and I don't know, maybe places do this in other countries as well, but when you're like in, let's say the US, for example, you go out to eat and everybody gets their own plate, which is fine. Everybody gets their own plate. Maybe you'll share an appetizer, and maybe you'll share a dessert, but for the most part, everybody gets their own plate, and that's a lot of food. That's why we all come home with doggy bags and leftovers. Since I've been here, is you share one entree, and then everybody gets a little bowl, and you all pick off of that one entree. It's like sharing meal, family style or so. How would you say this? I really like that because it doesn't feel, I don't know. You talk more because everybody's going to the same plate, so you know, it's just nicer. I prefer this way of eating. I don't know how else to describe it, but it's normal in Asia. I like it. I think that's nice.
And I think Japanese people, they make great food, right? But I also think they have a big tolerance scale. A lot of them grow up to be raised to eat absolutely everything. Like in terms of like vegetables and so on, they eat everything. They make also good use of everything that is part of an animal. They don't throw away shit. And that's a good thing, obviously.
Compared to when I watched movies in the Japanese movie theaters, right? Like, without knowing much about how things are different, I bought a churros and I went in. I took a bite and the crunch was... I'm pretty sure the crunch was heard all the way across the movie theater. It was dead silent for the entire movie. And the movie I watched was actually pretty, what should I say, hype. It was premiere. So if that was in the North American movie theaters, there would be like shouting and like laughter and stuff. So I thought it'd be okay to buy a churros, right? But when I went, it was dead silent. Like I just held on to my churros for the entire movie. It smelled so good, but I held on to it because it was so loud. Even if you move like a little inch and your clothes like rustle, I felt like you could hear that. The good thing about Japanese movie theaters is that when you go to watch the movie, they give you like an item or like a gift for watching that movie. And usually you can like, after you watch the movie, if you really like it, you can go to like their shop that they have like right beside their food concession, and you can buy like the guidebook, I think it's a really good like movie culture. I think that's pretty good. I do wish that's one thing that the movies in the West did, yeah. It's another way to support the movies too. It adds to the overall, I think, enjoyment of the movie. And the fact that, you know, everyone just waits until the end of the credits before leaving. I think that shows like good respect to whoever worked on the movie. I really like going to the movies in Japan, so...
I was a good rat. I went to my very first health checkup the other day. I had like, what, 15 different tests that they needed to do? I was under the impression this was gonna take like hours. Because judging from my experience from overseas health systems, this was gonna take a long time. It was done in under an hour. I was like, what? The efficiency was out of this world. It was crazy. It was so quick. Everything was speed run. Literally. I had like my blood taken and stuff like that. I was like, holy moly. Wait, normally it takes like an hour just to get your blood taken overseas. And I have infamously small veins. It was so quick. How small are your veins? I've been told I have very small, like, not even veins. Is it veins or like blood vessels? Also, I've always had a very hard time taking blood or giving blood, but she did it in like 3 minutes. I was like, what the frick? And even she was like checking both of my arms. She's like, oh, which arm do you normally take, your blood from? And I'm like, honestly, either, but I've been told many times that my veins are very small and I'm really sorry. And then she was just doing her thing. She was like, oh yeah, they seem to be smaller than usual, but like there was no hesitation in her actions. And she did it in one go. First try. And I was like, whoa.
How's the healthcare in Japan? Compared to checkups I get in the States, I'd say the checkup here was very thorough. I was surprised because they're like, okay, we're gonna do an x-ray, we're gonna do an EKG. You'll actually get to meet with a doctor and he'll examine you a bit. And usually when I go to get like a checkup in the States, it's just like oh, maybe we'll take your blood if you pay for blood tests. But otherwise, like, you go in a room with a nurse, they do a general checkup on your body, and then you leave. It was extremely cheap. I was surprised. It was cheap and they did a lot.
I think the biggest blessing that we have discovered since we've got here are coin lockers. They don't really exist. Well, back in Australia, you know the coin lockers at like the stations and stuff? These coin lockers are down at the station where you just put in, I think it's like 100 yen. You have to pay and then you can leave your stuff there. It's so bendy. Oh my god, I'm losing my English, guys. I can't speak any more English.
How are malls in Japan? Very different from America. Mall rats don't exist. And people don't go to the mall to hang out in Japan. No, nobody does that. I mean, it's very convenient and they have everything you could ever want. A ton of restaurants, ton of stores. Every time I go, they're like, the stores aren't really like big stores. They're just little outlets that you can like drop into and like pop out of. And like, it's just never crowded. It's never crowded at all. Relatively quiet. And there aren't a lot of kids there. Is something that I noticed is a big difference. There just aren't a lot of kids at the mall, unless it's the arcade. If you go up to the arcade, yeah, it's crawling with kids of like all ages, but any other place in the mall, people aren't just walking around. Sounds like heaven.
So right now I'm using her kotatsu. This is my first time touching a kotatsu. Like, damn, the wood, the table built different, and also the blanket, the kotatsu blanket, really nice. It's too comfy that I drop a tear from my eyes because
the onsen was amazing. I was very nervous for the onsen, but it was fine. There was nothing to be nervous about. It was fine. It was wonderful. I understand now, like, why people like onsen. I'm like, why take a normal bath ever again? What is the purpose of taking a normal bath when onsen exists?
In Japan, they even encourage you to sit down first and leave your bag on the sitting area and then order, but you should never do that here. Pickpocket is widespread issue. Yes, I'm not saying it's just like Japan is too safe, you know?
I wanna live in Japan, guys. I feel so at home here. I don't wanna leave. Ever. You know, it is absolutely... I think the biggest culture shock for me, like if I'm being honest, is the fact that I've not seen a single bug in Japan. I do not know what that life is. I'm so shocked. I'm so used to seeing like just little bugs here and there. It's become a part of my life, but the fact that I've not seen a single bug ever since coming to Japan is crazy. I'm serious.
Oh yeah, Japan architecture is amazing, man. They can literally make it so that buildings would wiggle like hell during earthquakes, but they would never fall. They really architected in a way that it could withstand the earthquake magnitudes and shakes by having the building itself be very flexible. Yeah, you never hear much disasters of buildings collapsing from earthquakes in Japan. Because it's just a country that is very used to earthquakes, yes.
I was walking to the convenience and I see a huge festival. There was like so many people, so many yukata and so many, booths selling food and dancing and everything. And I was like, oh, so nice. They were so happy. Everyone was like, there were kids, there were adults, everyone. And then I was like, oh, that's so pretty. I love Matsuri. I love Matsuri so much. It's like one of my favorite Japanese traditions. I was like, I kind of wanna see if I can get a snack or something, And so as soon as I stepped into the Matsuri, literally everyone started to look at me, and I was like, hello, what's wrong? I was the only foreigner in this Matsuri, and everyone that was really sweet, okay? But everyone started to give me food and offer me food, and in like 5 seconds I started to have like at least 5 different things in my hands. Hey, oh, you gotta try this, you gotta try this, and you gotta try that, and you gotta try this. They were like so happy to see me, and I was like, so I'm happy. So I was like, I didn't know that today was a Matsuri. And they were like, oh, next year, come to us. So we give you yukata and you come dance with us. And I was like, oh, that's so sweet. Oh my God, I was about to cry. It was so sweet. I met so many friends and they were so happy to see me. So next year, I'm gonna wear yukata and I'm gonna go Matsuri.
What kind of soups do they got at the vending machine? Is it always the same, or do they ever swap them out like in Japan?
Wait, hold up! There's vending machine soup?
Yeah. It's in a can,
the corn
and it's really good.
Corn soup oden, and also regular beef stock soup. You don't really see them that much around during the summer or other seasons besides winter, but the oden is really rare.
I wish we had soup in a vending machine. Yeah, vending machines have heated stuff too, right?
Yeah,
oh my gosh. Living in the future.
I love cherry blossom so much. I'm so happy. Just walking around feels like magic. It's really great. I don't know why, but cherry blossoms here are so magical. It feels like I'm not even in this world anymore. It's really crowded everywhere, but it's so nice. I just love everything. You know the picture you guys see on the internet, right? It's even better. Somehow, it's even higher than your expectation. I love cherry blossom season here. I wish it could last forever.
What are trees like in Japan during fall? Really nice. Momiji. There's a lot of maple trees. If you go to Hakone, which is the very famous onsen area of Japan, if you go there during fall, the leaves turn bright orange and yellow. And it's just the most amazing thing you've ever seen. I personally think it's just incredible. Because in Japan, don't get me wrong, there are definitely a lot of really lovely trees, but to see them change like that, it's just sweeping mountains full of orange and red leaves. It's really quite amazing. It's like something out of a fairy tale.
I saw snow for the first time, guys. It was beautiful. It was so beautiful. And it was snowflakes snowing. It wasn't just hard rock snow. I saw snowflakes, and I had snowflakes on my hair for the first time, and I was like, oh, it's so beautiful.
I buy a lot of used Japanese clothes online because I like it. That's why I want my whole wardrobe to be J fashion. They are too cute. That's the thing about Japanese clothes. They're really well made and they pay attention to details. There's so many cute details like ribbons and lace. They don't really do that. Western brands as much. The girl at the shop was so cute. The girl working there who was helping me. I was so lost. I didn't know what was happening. But she helped me so much.
She was so nice to me, even though I don't speak Japanese. I was trying my best, and she was so nice.
Somehow the vacation Wi-Fi is already better than Bay's normal Aussie internet. I wanted to cry. We set up the stream and then we did an internet speed test and I literally wanted to cry at how strong it was. It's like upsetting for real, for real. I don't think I've ever used internet this strong before. That's how sad. That is how sad I am. I'm moving to Japan. I'm moving to Japan. I swear to God. The download speed is over 3 times faster. And the upload speed is over 30 times faster. Oh my God. Have I even been using internet this whole time? It feels like a dream.
I feel like the Far East is perfect for aesthetic food. Every time I order something here, it's like super well presented, and every image you see on the menu, usually it's exactly how they're gonna prepare it, which is something crazy, you know? Like usually the food is a little bit different from the pictured from the menu, because on the menu they try always to make it a little bit more appealing. But here I noticed that they try their very best to do one-on-one. Crazy.
You wanna know what I love about Japan? It's like an introverted paradise. You don't really have to interact with people too much because you can order everything with a tablet. Every place I've been to so far has tablet ordering, so there's no awkward. You can just order everything on a tablet and it'll just come out to you. It's great.
Japan has a lot of interesting things to eat, huh? It does, because, okay, think about it. Like, if I'm home, the question is, what am I gonna eat today, right? But if I'm here, it's like, man, what am I gonna eat today? Like, those are the two different, what am I gonna eat today? Like, the first one is, there's like nothing to eat, what am I gonna eat today? And then the second one here is like, there's so many things I can eat, what do I eat today? Like, even if I just, because when I'm bored, I just browse through Uber Eats and see like what's available to order here. And there's like so much more variety than like back home. I'm kind of jealous. You can even deliver like Baskin Robbins here. Yeah, variety really makes it hard to choose what to eat.
日本の Uber Eats はいろいろ種類があって助かるんだよな。There's like so much good stuff there. Like you can even get like all kinds of sweet stuff like crepe, like anything, like crazy pancakes. I mean, there's still stuff after midnight even. That's also amazing. After midnight, also decent food. You can use Uber Eats also to order groceries. Like in Austria, I can order groceries on an app too, but it's a different app. And then I feel like generally things are not as streamlined, maybe, or convenient as in Japan, of course. And then there's even some like non-food things you can buy too. Like, of course, in the supermarkets, you can, when you order some groceries, you can also order some stuff like, I don't know, toilet paper or whatever. But also, generally, there's like a few electronic things you can also order. そもそもオーストリアって Uber Eats やってないっすよ。他のアプリで頼むんだよ。で、そんなに種類がない。日本だと毎日 Uber Eats 何回でも頼んでも飽きない。
In Japan, at least, eating food anywhere is really convenient, to be honest. I don't understand how fast food even really survives here. Anywhere you walk, it feels like there's a restaurant. Yeah, spoiled by choice. Exactly. I can just go anywhere. I can walk into the convenience store and I have the most convenient food in the world. You know, it's like, why go to a fast food restaurant?
I'm visiting Japan for the first time this summer. I'll go to Osaka, Kyoto, and Tokyo. Are there any places, shops, restaurants you can recommend to a first-time visitor? Much love from Germany. I feel like one safe place to always go to is a family restaurant. I love going to family restaurants. They usually have a big variety of food. They have like Western food and Japanese food, both usually. And drink bar, and the food is pretty cheap. And you can stay there like really long, comfortably. And they're all over the place. Yeah, they're really good. I really love Japanese family restaurants. We don't have family restaurants in Austria. Yeah, big recommend. I could like give endless recommendations in theory, but yeah.